Hello, welcome to another episode of your favorite ENT show, Weekly Rap, here on Blackstar TV. My name is Bozoma Saint John, so you can call me Bozoma. Follow us on social media on Instagram at Blackstar TVGH, Twitter at Blackstar TVGH, like our Facebook page, Blackstar TV. This week on the show, a lot of things have been happening. So many stories, so many trending stories, and we are going to have a conversation on some of these stories that we picked. The stories were picked by the production team, so we are going to have a lot of conversation about it, to delve into it. This week on the show, D Black was stuck abroad, during the lockdown because of COVID-19. Government has placed there's restrictions on movement, and our borders have been closed. D Black was stuck abroad, and he took the opportunity whilst he was in abroad to work with American rappers and all of that. And he's recorded a song, a beautiful song, actually, with OT Genasis. And I believe you know OT Genasis. He did this song, Cut It. I'm in love with the Coco. Yeah, that's the American hip hop artist that I'm talking about. He's recorded a song with him, and Freda Rhymes shared a short video of that particular song on his Instagram handle on social media. Yeah, so man, D Black, congratulations on that feat and collaboration. And Amerado is my guy. Yeah, Amerado, he's my guy. He's talking. He said some things. He was on an interview on Atinka TV, and he said that he's crashing on the beautiful Nikki Samonas. He's crashing on her.
Like, and you're more per se, will you date anybody in the industry?
Oh, okay. Me and I'm crashing on Nikki Samonas, and we are good friends. Yeah, vibe, but because I'm a young boy and I'm busy in Niche. I'm busy with the mobile to us in the end.
And to all patches, who could Nikki Samona will be winter?
Oh, yes, I'm a winter, but wow, here, sending a home fan.
Let's just say,
she said, I'm focused on many on that.
Amerado, you are free to crash on anyone, Yeah. And he said something also. He talked about Asem, and he says that he's ready to face Asem on any day.
Confusing Crawford.
See, meaning Asem.
Abanti Asem no Asem. And to say Obana or to say on this Aquadenia Asem and on Mokan or more a reply, to say Babidru so. Sisi Otomawa, will you reply him?
But you know one thing about me? About lyrical, yeah, like if Asem should have done what he did on beats. Huge respect to him as a legend. I would definitely fire him.
You fire him?
Yes, of course.
And so then who by you fire him?
I didn't tell my fans Jimmy. And you're in India. Now we'll be at this me, I'm saying it was mama, this you. Now I'm gonna slap you back.
Oh, you will slap him back? Yeah,
on a beat.
Okay.
Yeah, Bamedon, or a legend. Huge respect to him.
Okay.
But beat today in Mexico.
But do you still think he can compete?
So, on to our next story. Freda Rhymes and Sista Afia, they are at it again. They are having a back and forth. This time, they are not recording these songs, but they are actually having a back and forth on Twitter. And Freda Rhymes, Sista Afia, she's recorded a song with Stone Boy. It's yet to come out. And she said that she actually tweeted on Twitter and said that she saved the rap game, the female rap game. I don't know whether we have a male rap game and a female rap game. She said she saved it. But Freda Rhymes has come hard at her, and she's saying that on CV, yeah. So but for me, my opinion on that particular issue is that I believe that it was, the female thing was it was still for a bit, it was down for a bit. And Sista Afia with that song that she did, the back and forth, the beef, it actually heated things up, So yeah, there has been some awakening, but I don't think she saved it. She saved any game, but there's been some awakening, and right now the females are up and they are doing their own thing. The rappers, I mean. Yes. To another story. Dee Money, Atampa, CEO of Militant Minds, shared a video of his new toy. When I say new toy, I mean his new ride. It's a Jaguar, and it's estimated to be $50,000 US, a blue Jaguar, estimated to be $50,000 US.
Hey, Eminem, out.
That's a lot of cash. Let me ask my producer how, what is going to do with $50,000? When you have $50,000 at the end of the day, me, I'll use it to invest in what I'm doing, Yeah, I'll use it to invest in what I'm doing. But hey, Dee Money, congrats on acquiring that beautiful ride, your new toy. Let's move on to our next story. And this week there were stories, reported by some blogs and websites, entertainment websites, that hip life artist Tinny, you all know Tinny, Aleche Kankwe. Tinny has been tested positive for COVID-19, but Tinny, the Kankwe Records, they've released a press statement and they are saying that the story is false. It's not true. Bloggers, my brothers, we are all in this same business together. Sometimes, we should be careful about some of the things we write and some of the stories that we write about these celebrities. If it's not true, please don't report. You should be accurate with the sort of information that you churn out. That is my little advice to all my brothers out there, my colleague, entertainment journalists, and bloggers. To our next story, Perfect Picture. Do you remember that movie? I believe you watched it 10 years ago. Wow. 10 years is a lot of time. But Perfect Picture 10 years later is out and is on Netflix. People are loving it. I've seen the movie and it's a nice movie, and I like the blend, the Ghana Niger thing, Richard Murphy, Damijo, RMD, Lydia Forson, Ajite Anan and his wife Na Ashako in the movie. It's simply breathtaking. Kudos to I say Shelley Frimpong-Manson. She's a superwoman. She's been doing this thing for a very long time. She's doing it well. Congratulations, Shelley, on that beautiful piece of work. Perfect Picture 10 years later is beautiful. If you watched it 10 years ago, please go and watch it. Let's support Ghana movies. Do you know this lady, Bozoma Saint John? She's a Ghanaian living in the United States. She's part of their organizers of Year of Return. She's played an active role. She once worked with Apple. Wow, this week we had a lovely story. We had a good story, good news, and it was beautiful. She has been appointed the marketing manager for Netflix. That is a good one. It is a good one for Ghana. And there have been questions that with her introduction, her appointment as the marketing manager for Netflix, is it going to change something? Is it going to help Ghanaian movies get, more Ghanaian movies get on Netflix? Yeah, we are praying and hoping so. But I will say congratulations to her for flying the flag of Ghana so high. Congratulations, Bozoma Saint John, and we wish you all the best on your new role at Netflix. Kofi Adjorlolo, some time back, said something about some producers owing him and not paying him. He lashed out at them, and people were like, "Oh, Kofi Adjorlolo, no crowd, Kasado," and he could have met the producers back then. And some of the producers were furious and saying all sort of things on radio, blah blah blah. Kofi Adjorlolo was on an interview with Nana Romeo of Accra FM, and he has stated emphatically clear that he does not regret coming out at these producers, and he coming out at the producers has even made the producers pay some of the people that they.
Okay, I didn't regret at all.
You didn't regret at all.
I Americans and say industry. In fact, industry be we have some setbacks or challenges, especially for even the younger actors.
Sure.
And some of them kind of regret it.
Yeah.
Idea na akoso, and we will say at a point someone should come out and to talk.
Yeah.
For a very long time, we've seen some of our stars, that sort of like they live after all of this. I saw a video of this man, Datsun. I've forgotten his other name, and he's looking, he's not in a good shape. So many of our stars, I think producers should do their due and make sure that they are paying actors that they use for work. They should do it. I support Kofi Adjorlolo for coming out, for saying what we are not saying, for telling us what is happening behind the scenes. And I support you. I support your statement. I am dealing with the two biggest stories this week before I make leave of you. I sign out on the show. And the first story that I'm going to deal with this week on the show is, when I see people, that we call honorable members of parliament, honorable ministers of state, behave in some certain way, I become angry. People who should know better, when they decide to do things that are wrong, we should call them out and shame them. And this week on the show, I'm not only shaming, but I'm so angry, and I know a lot of Ghanaians too are angry. Carlos Ahenkorah, MP for Tema, I think Tema West also. And you see, I don't understand why a person, an MP, a minister of state, deputy minister of trade and industries, why would you do such a thing? What the MP did there? And he was on City FM saying that he's asymptomatic. So come on, honorable. You are asymptomatic, and so what? Should you be walking around? There are vulnerable people out there. To all the registration centers you went to, you want to kill them? He has resigned. And I've seen a lot of entertainment folks, I've seen a lot of celebrities and other Ghanaians react to this issue. He has resigned though, but that is not enough. The executive instrument that was passed by the president stated some punitive measures in there. I think the law should take its course and deal with the honorable minister. He has resigned, so he's not a minister again, the member of parliament. The law should deal with him so that it will serve as a deterrent to all other persons doing that. Such, attitude should not be allowed to fester. Such a new man, we should not entertain it in this country. And I like how everyone has talked about this thing, and I like how Ghanaians with one voice have condemned it. It's bad. MP is bad. Opening Carlos Ahenkorah, meaning the Awoji. I don't know what you want, but this is bad. To our last story for the week, and it's another, I don't know. This week, just say my dream. I don't know. Akuapem Poloo says that her son is celebrating the birthday, and I don't know that. Of all of the things out of this world, if your child is celebrating the birthday and you want to tell a story, you go and pose naked in front of your son, and you are given an excuse that, I had solitaires on my private pass, and so what? And go and take a picture with your son? This is bad. And I like the swift action by the Child Rights International Ghana. I like the swift action, and I like the response by the CID and the security operatives in this country. See, there are things we shouldn't entertain. How can you do this? What sort of message are you sending to your child? The boy in the picture looked some way in the picture. Can't you? I saw the picture. I was like, what is this? You see, we should not entertain all of these things. And there are so many things that we are entertaining. This is an act. But you see, we should be very careful with the things that we condone and entertain. I say thumbs up to the security operatives for doing their thing and making sure that, you know, they deal with it. I understand she will be going to court, and you know, I've seen another video of her apologizing, but hey, the harm has already been caused. Lessons should be learned. The law should take its course so that next time nobody will do that thing again. That's all for this week on Weekly Rap here on Blackstar TV. My name is Bozoma Saint John, so you can call me Bozoma. Follow us on social media, on Instagram at Blackstar TVGH, Twitter at Blackstar TVGH, Facebook, like our page Blackstar TV.